Phantom, how's it going? It's your boy Hardcover, and today we're taking a look at the Miss Marvel Omnibus. I've been waiting for so long to get my hands on this, and we finally have it, and I finally read it, and I'm here to give you my review. Let's get into it. Miss Marvel is the breakout hit series that is written by G. Willow Wilson. Now, this character is important in our society for a number of various reasons, most notably for being one of the first Muslim superheroes in the Marvel Universe. The author G. Willow Wilson is a very notable prose-heavy novel, and she is of the Islamic faith as well. She is an incredible writer, and she wanted to take her talents to the Marvel Universe, and she came up with the concept of Kamala Khan. Kamala Khan is your everyday average teenager. She writes fan fiction, she plays video games, she enjoys hanging out with her friends, she loves pop culture references. She is an extremely relatable teenager that I think anybody coming up in this generation, any millennial, can absolutely relate to. Like I've already mentioned, Kamala Khan is of the Islamic faith, so she is Muslim. That is where a lot of the conflict in this story arises. Now, it isn't the crutch of the entire story because this is a superhero book after all, but still, this is where a lot of her arguments with her parents stem from, and in a way, it's relatable to pretty much anybody in the world at the moment who hasn't tried to sneak out and go to a party, who hasn't kind of disobeyed their parents. I know I grew up in a fundamentally Christian household, and I'll be completely honest, I didn't always do what was preached in the church. So one day Kamala Khan decides to disobey her parents and she ends up going to this party. Unfortunately, what ends up happening is that the Terrigen bomb has gone off in New Jersey. And for those of you that don't know what the Terrigen bomb is, essentially what it is that the Inhumans release the Terrigen mist, the thing that changes them into Inhumans, on the city of New Jersey. She's caught in the mist and she is transformed into Miss Marvel. What follows is basically the Peter Parker model for superheroing, where you get a character that's really not sure of herself. She's coming into her own, she's just hitting puberty, she's kind of just learning life and is trying to balance out her everyday things, you know, trying to be a superhero, trying to balance out her parents, trying to balance out schoolwork. We've seen all this stuff before, but still, it's so fun to see it from the perspective of a new generation. What I like so much about this series is that it's very informative. There's a lot of misinformation now, especially in the media, regarding Islam and regarding Muslims and their beliefs and things like that. And this book, in a way, it doesn't beat you over the head with information, but it does show you that, no, they aren't all evil and they're not all mean like Fox News would have you believe. One of my favorite arcs in here involves a superhero team up with Wolverine, not Old Man Logan, the Wolverine. This is Wolverine before he died, and it's absolutely hilarious seeing Kamala Khan geek out as she even proclaims, "Oh my god, I'm having a Marvel superhero team up with one of my favorite superheroes." It is hilarious, and it is absolutely so much fun. At this point, you're probably wondering, dude, let's just get to it. What is inside this book? What makes it so great? Let's dive into it.
Alright guys, so let's actually take a look at the Miss Marvel Omnibus. This is this segment in the video where we dive into this bad boy. So let's go. Off the bat, I love this cover. This is the cover, if I'm not mistaken, to Miss Marvel, issue number 3. Great cover, great choice. Really, really good stuff. Typical spine for Marvel, white. They seem to be been going for more of a white design on the more modern-ish omnibuses. Of course, the classic material seems to always have the black, you know. But yeah, make yours Miss Marvel. Really cool back cover. And let's actually dive into this. Open that up. And bam. I love this. I absolutely love this. I think this is an awesome, awesome design that they decided to go with. Really cool stuff. Props to Marvel. Really, really dig this. Marvel's really been crushing it lately with the design under the dust jacket. I really like this. I think I'm even going to honestly take it off of, take the dust jacket off of this. I think it looks a lot better without it. But that seems to be the trend in a lot of Marvel books lately. So let's go into it. Right off the bat, this is a small omnibus. It's only about 19 issues long, so it's pretty small. The binding, no problems with the binding. I didn't have any issues at all. Paper, you know, it's the thin Marvel paper. they've been using lately. It's not super thin, but it's not really that nice hard stock that I know a lot of you guys like to use. So let's keep going. Really cool stuff. Really interesting. I know there's not much in terms of special features. I like to skip around. There's one of the main villains. He's kind of a bird slash not a bird, as he proclaims right there. I'm not a bird. Yeah, kind of. So keep going, keep going. Love these covers. So what you're seeing here is in between each and every single issue, there is the cover that separates the issue. So it's not just one continuous story. You know, okay, well, I could pause here. I could not pause here. I could keep going with the story. I could not keep going with the story if I choose. Things like that. So let's dive all the way into the back so we can check out some of the special features. I'm a sucker for special features. I don't think this book has any special features in it as far as anything standout worthy. You've got your variants, variant cover again, variants, basically a variant gallery. This is pretty standard stuff that you get in your omnibuses. I think, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of this stuff is collected in the hardcover editions. So if that's the case, you're really not getting anything special here in the back. But it's still a lovely little collection of a badass superheroine. And yeah, I'm really, really happy to have this collection. More sketches. I'm a sucker for sketches. Love this type of stuff. And of course, there's a Lockjaw. My buddy Lockjaw, one of my favorite Inhumans. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, not too much in terms of special features, but you are getting a beautifully produced little package here. Most of the art in here is done by Adrian Alfona, and I have to say it is absolutely breathtaking. Some of the stuff in here that he draws is gorgeous. If you've ever seen the man's work, he's most notably known for doing art duties on the hit series Runaways with Brian K. Vaughan. He's got kind of a manga influenced style, and I really dig it, and I feel that his style is perfect for the young and vivacious and lively character of Miss Marvel. Alfona really gets to stretch his skills here in terms of scale because Miss Marvel's abilities are what she likes to call embiggen, where she can make parts of her body smaller or bigger. If this is your first time checking out my channel, I'd rate my books on a pass, borrow, buy perfect scale, and I'm gonna give this one a perfect. Perfection. And the reason I'm giving it a perfect is not necessarily because it's perfect, because no story is, but it's because it's a cut of its own. It's really something special. It's really something that if you have a teenager, or if you have somebody that's 8, 7, 6 years old, and they're looking for a character to grow up with, they're looking for a character to look up to, Miss Marvel is that character. This is a very important book. This is something that really doesn't happen a lot. She's a character that a lot of people can connect with, and especially nowadays where, like I've already said, there is a lot of misinformation regarding Islam and regarding Muslims. This is a character that stands out and should be praised. I absolutely love this story, not only because of the fact that it should be praised, but because it's fun, it's relatable. It is the new Spider-Man for this generation, and I cannot get enough of this. I can't wait for the second omnibus to come out. Pick this up. Absolutely loved it. Perfect award. Loved it. There you have it, my review for the Miss Marvel Omnibus. I really dug this book. I really did. It's fantastic. It's a great read all the way through. If you are somebody that has a passing interest on the character, this is the perfect way to go. Now, if you are somebody that has the already printed hardcover editions, the two ones that have come out before, then maybe you might want to hold off on this, simply because there are no special features in here that aren't in those editions, and you're really just going to be double dipping for no apparent reason. Now, with that said, if you are somebody that has the trades, or if you're somebody that has the singles and you want to upgrade, this is the perfect book to do so. I love it. I love this book, and I'm pretty sure you will too. If this is your first time checking out my channel, I do weekly reviews of hardcovers, trade paperbacks, omnibuses, special editions, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think about the Miss Marvel hardcover or Miss Marvel in general down there in the comments section. And if you'd be so inclined and you want to help this channel out, Patreon is found in the description as well. And for as little as $1 a month, you get some really cool videos. We just started doing a weekly news show. That's at the $5 level, and you can check that out there. And as always, you could follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Love you guys. Bye.